thanks for coming back. Today we're going to be doing a little kielbasa potatoes. There it is in all its beauty. I love it. Me and my wife decided to do some cooking today. I decided to film it. We had two different ideas on what we should do with this polska kielbasa. And so she wanted to make a soup and I wanted to make some potatoes and polska kielbasa. And so I hate to do this, but we cut this in half. And she went her way and I went my way. And we met in the kitchen and started cooking. And so now, in some of my previous videos, I have been trying to eat more of a plant-based diet. And there it is again. And I get sidetracked by these things. And so, though I'm still trying to eat healthy, I thought I would check and see where I was calorically with this and see if it is as bad as I think it is. But here's the nutritional facts for polska kielbasa. So in this particular Wilshire Farms, there's 7 servings, 170 calories per serving, giving us a grand total of 1,190 total calories. Now wait for a second. We're going to split this in half and make 2 different meals out of it. So that's 595 per meal. And then there's 2 of us and we're going to share these meals. You see where I'm going. So 297.5. And then, yeah. So that's what we're looking at calorically for this. Now it's high in saturated fats and all the good and bad fats. Yes, I know these things, but every once in a while, you just got to do it. So now this is the only food we're cooking today. We're going to be using some potatoes. So let's bring them into the studio. And potatoes can't really talk, so I'm going to do all the talking for them today. And so here's the potatoes. Now potatoes are kind of an unsung hero of the food world. I think people give them a bad break. One, because they're really high. I talked about it before in the satiety index, as far as they're very satisfying and they're not a lot of calories. They're 110, and so they're low in fat or no fat, sodium or cholesterol free, and it says here making them the downright undeniable for any diet. So power to potatoes. And they're high in potassium. So a lot of delicious, wonderful, great stuff about them. So here's the math on this. It's funny when you're trying to eat better, how much math better at you get. So 6 medium potatoes, 110 calories, 660 calories total. So we're making 2 meals again. So 330 calories per meal. And then me and my wife are going to share these things. So that's 2 of us, so 165. So we're not doing too shabby. And or less, because the soup's going to go farther than 2 meals for each of us. So anyways, that's the nitty gritty. So let me show you some beautiful shots of us cooking. Let me turn on some nice music for the background, and you can turn on Smell-O-Vision. It's in the menu under special features. And if you're looking for it, I'm sorry for the misdirection. But we're going to start cooking. And sit back, relax. Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. Alright, so I'm back here. So I already cut my potatoes basically, and I put them in the air fryer here, and I'll give you my secret sauce in a second here. There's the glorious sausage in the background. And there's the 1 potato I produced. No, there's more to it, but not much. I'll show you all about it. So meanwhile, I thought I'd check on the foreman. She's actually getting over being a White Walker, so check out her video. It's been a tough couple days. But my wife has started, and basically what she's done here is sauteed up some onion, one onion I think it is, some carrots, and 4 carrots, about 4 carrots, and a stalk of celery. There you see it. And on the left she's got a stock going, so I'll show you that in a bit. But that's what her side of the kitchen's doing. Me, I'm just pretty much air fryer watching. It's my stick. So so she's got that going, a little oil in there. What I like to do is I put the potatoes in the air fryer, and I like to mix it around every 5 minutes or so. Probably about 20 minutes. I like my hash browns crispy. That's how I do it. That's how I do. And so I flip them around quite frequently. Now what I do is I get a little bowl, a little oil, cornstarch, and put whatever seasonings you like. I put some seasoning salt in there. Mix it all around, and then put your potatoes and coat them, and then throw them in the air fryer. Like I said, about 20 minutes. That's your life hack. That's the secret, the pro tip for the day. Anyways, so much better. Look at that. I should join the circus. No, or maybe not. But meanwhile, and look at that, you can see the sausage. It's like a sunset in the background there. Okay, I think I'm over glorifying the sausage. Kielbasa Potatoes. Anywho, so meanwhile, on the other side of the kitchen, my wife, basically she put chicken stock in there and her potatoes. That's it. Very simple. And here we're talking about the intricacies of making soup, and I said, well, if you're gonna simmer it for a long time, why do you have to cook all the vegetables so thoroughly? And she's like telling me, well, it's got to suck up the juice, and you got to do this and this. I'm like, well, it still doesn't make sense because it's gonna sit there for a half hour. And she finally ended the debate. She said, that's still not done. And I said, well, and she goes, well, that's just the way I do it. And I'm like, okay, well, then I guess you won this round. That's how you do it. But to her detriment, it's absolutely delicious. So I'm glad she does it exactly the way she does it. There's my side of the kitchen, back to my side of the street. So like I said, I cooked these for about 20 minutes, and then I put the kielbasa in there. She's throwing in her veggies, so she is satisfied that they are thoroughly cooked at this point. And then she'll throw in her kielbasa, her half of the sausage, called marriage is what it's called. But that's simmering away. And then for an added bonus, we're gonna put some we're gonna cook some eggs to go with this. Now here, this is kind of funny. I ran to the convenience store real quick, and you can see it slowly moving. Something tragic's about to happen. And what happens? And goes now. Oh, it's done. It still works though, thank God. And this is just a nice scene. Nice cold winter day. The foreman / White Walker / Misha in the background. I'll let you listen to this a little bit. Put some jazz on as we get ready to get to the finish line here. We really thank you for coming and joining us here. We really appreciate it. Please push subscribe. It's really easy to do. From my understanding, you only have to use one little finger. And if you can make somebody's life better by using one finger, I think you should always do that. That's all I'm asking for today, just to put push subscribe, a like if you're really motivated, just if you want to, you know. But dreams do come true when people take action. That's all I got to say about that. So let's listen to this with some jazz music, and then we'll plate it up. At the end here, I was talking to you about the satiety index. I guess I'm not shutting up yet. But I put a little thing at the end once we plate up. Take a look at that. And, let's watch these eggs fried.